What's going on, you guys, and welcome back to another video. I want to talk about word salad. Word salad is a tactic known to be used by narcissists. It is normally a reply they use to get off subject when confronted by someone who's calling them out on their crap. In an argument or a confrontation, the narcissist will bring up a bunch of random replies, things that don't have anything to do with the subject. And I experienced this during the time the narcissist and I were called into the office by my supervisor, which was unnecessary because the manager should have been the one to put everything on the table and to make things clear. However, she didn't do that. She went to her chain of command and had her to come out and call us in the office to have a sit down and just pretty much talk about everything that had just happened during the time I confronted her, and there was a big blow up. So when explaining everything that had happened leading up to the blow up with me and the narcissist would continue to disrupt me. Now, first, my supervisor asked me what happened. So while I'm explaining to her, I'm on my break. She sent one of her flying monkeys to come and ask me, why am I on my break? Shouldn't I be helping a narcissist? You never take a break at this time. And I'm like, and if I don't, that's nothing to do with you. The time you spent to come and ask me about this, you could have been helping her. So she was like, oh, okay, well, it's like that. So she went back and took it to the narcissist. However she took it to her, I didn't care. And then I wasn't feeling well. So I went ahead and got up and I started to do what I normally do at that time of the day to help the narc. The narc, she quickly dismissed me. And so I'm explaining this to my supervisor. And I said, well, fine, make sure you do it by yourself all the time. Because she was like, oh, you can put it down. I got it. Go sit back down in a little corner. Like she's dismissing me. Like she's, like she's punishing me and putting me in a corner. Like I'm in timeout. So I said, well, I don't need you to tell me where to sit. I sit where I want to sit on my break. But you make sure you have it all the time from now on. That's what I said. And I did curse. I said, coming at me with that bullshit. And I already don't feel good acting like that. I don't never help you. And the one time that I don't come running to your side, you act a damn donkey. That's what I said. And so this is when she throw up random things like, I don't care that you bringing that up. I'm not afraid to tell my supervisor that I curse. We're all adults in here. So I admit to it. I said, yes, I use profanity. And that was a normal reaction given, what she had been doing leading up to me replying to her that way. And the things that she was saying, like, you can go sit down, but she didn't admit to that. So the next random topic she threw out, is a tactic, a word salad tactic was, well, did you tell her that you go around here throwing in people's face how many years you have? I said, I don't go around throwing up how many years I have. So I'm giving her the gray rock while I'm explaining this. And she hates it that I'm giving her a like a low tone reply. What she wanted me to do is say, no, because I didn't go around. And I'm not going to give her that. Like, I know how to play my cards, right? You have to play chess when you're dealing with the narcissist. Never get yourself out of character because you're giving them what they want. It's enough that she's already throwing out random things that don't have anything to do with what had happened. And on top of that, don't give them what they want by screaming and hollering. You can reply in a more settled manner and keep your composure to let her know, look, I'm 2 steps ahead of you. So I was like, no, I don't go around throwing in people's face how many years I have. However, I'll let you know how many years I have to remind you that I don't need you to constantly tell me, do it like this and do it like that. I have way more years than you, so I have the experience and I don't need you to boss me around. I know what to do already. And she was like, I don't boss you around. Well, did you tell her you? And she's just bringing up stuff. Did you tell her that you come to work and she mentioned my man, she have to tell you to take your earrings off? And I say she have to remind me to take them off because sometimes I come to work And I just get busy. I just get started on whatever it is I have to do, and I forget the day in my ear. When she remind me, I take them off. And so it's no big deal. And it happens to a lot of us in here. And I could have said, well, do you tell her that you never wear the right clothes that you're supposed to wear to work? Like, you come to work and you dress the way you want to. You're not wearing the right garments. You're working around food. You don't have an apron on. I could have did that, but I'm not going to argue. I'm not going back and forth with the narcissist. That's the last thing you want to do, is to, like I say, get yourself out of character. So yeah, she continues to throw out random topics that didn't have anything to do with the blow up. And so yeah, I'm like, so I said what it is that I needed to say, and my supervisor say, come on, y'all been friends for a long time. That from me. So she's like, that's fine. We don't have to work together. Now, mind you that we are still in a meeting. So the supervisor had to remind her, I'm going to just say Williams. Miss Williams, it's just us using inside voice. She got to tell her to use her inside voice like you're talking to a child who's having a tantrum. So she's like, Miss Williams, use her inside voice. This is a private meeting with us. They don't have to know what we're talking about. We're in the office. It's glass windows. They can see inside, but they can't hear what we're saying unless you're like screaming at the top of your voice, like the psychopathic maniac narcissist started screaming. Like, she had forgot just that quick that it wasn't just she and I in the office. It was also my supervisor and the manager. But her eyes, she was giving me that evil look, and they were dead set on me at that moment. In her mind, I'm assuming a narcissist, it's only me and her in the office. So she's screaming and she's forgetting where she's at. And she's screaming at the top of her lungs in the office. And she's just throwing out random things to confuse me. And I'm just catching them. Oh, I'm just giving into, I'm answering everything. And she's just looking at me like, if eyes could kill, I would have been left dead in the office. So supervisor like, okay, ladies, okay. So all I want to know before I leave out of here is that y'all can agree to work together peacefully. And I'm like, yeah, we can work together. Only work related. And she said, because y'all been friends too long. She said, well, all right, Miss Webster, she's talking to me. You do what you want to do with your personal life. That's personal. Y'all do what y'all want to do outside of work. But here, just make sure y'all can work together. Because I don't want, as she mentioned, my manager to have to call me back out here for something like this. I hate to have to be here for this for y'all, because like I say, y'all been too close. Y'all been too close of friends for all these years. How many years do you have, Miss Williams? She talking to her. And she was like, I have 7 years. I've been here 5. How many years you, Miss Webster? I said 18 years and I've been here 5. And she was like, yes, you do, Miss Webster. You have the experience, but I just want to make sure y'all can work good together. She's still pissed off, throwing up random things before we leave out of the office. So everything was like, whatever. The narcissist would put icing on her little cake. The only way she was able to win this so-called battle in her mind is when my supervisor, I don't know why it dawned on her to say something that was just like, I don't know, it just threw me. She said, Miss Webster, have it ever dawned on you that Miss Williams react that way because you have been helping her for so long, in the time that she needed you, you wasn't there for her? I'm like, what in the hell kind of reply? So that justify her acting a complete damn donkey and not having her way with me. So that justifies it and everything is all right with the world because I didn't stop what I'm doing to go help her, even though I wasn't feeling well. And even though I never take a break. And that one time I took a break, she just lost her mind because I had stepped out of line of, being there for her every beck and call. No, I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad at all. And she said, okay, then, well, ladies, I just want to make sure that everything is cool. So y'all just go ahead on and finish doing whatever it is that y'all were doing. I hate to have to be out here for something like this. I'm just so surprised. And that's it. She was just pretty much asking me, is everything else all right? And asking me about my kids and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, like I didn't want to talk to her after she made that stupid comment. Like, and then leaving a narcissist with a dirty smirk on her face like, nah, I won the fight. Like, you think you won. After I went no contact, she was sick. She didn't know what was in store for her. She didn't know that that was the official discard at that very moment as we were leaving out of that office.